Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. You know that, I know that, we all get it. I'm just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions. If this video seems a little bit disjointed, it's probably because my bulldog will not stop barking at the gallery wall that I just put in my reading nook, and that's where he likes to sleep during my videos, and he is driving me crazy. And my kid's yelling in the next room. So listen, I am just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions though, as we all know, and you know what? It could be worse. I could be someone who is using a borderline serial killer and glorifying them as a heartthrob, essentially, to market a new self-published book. I wouldn't do that. That's gross. You know who would do that though? This self-published author on TikTok and Instagram. Her name is Cassie_Reffel author. And Cassie has a new book coming out called Shocking Revelations. I say coming out, it's already out. And basically the plot of this book is that there's the main character, he is on death row and he falls in love with one of the prison guards. For today's video, we have partnered with Babbel. Thank you to Babbel for sponsoring this video.
You know what's not cool? Being weirdos, like most of the people that I put in my videos. You know what is cool? Trying to talk to your dog. I love you so much. Do you love me so much? Good. Now listen, Babbel might not be able to help me understand what my dog is saying when he sniffs and snorts in my ear. However, it is one of the top language learning apps, and it can get you speaking a new language in just 3 weeks. Whether you're using it for travel or just trying to get ahead of the game with school starting, if you go to school, or if you're trying to connect with family members or friends, or just trying to brush up on some new skills maybe. Babbel is here to help you with that new skill in many different ways and in ways that work for you. Not only are Babbel's lessons created by real language teachers and experts, and they do make it more conversational for you. So we're not just talking adios and hola, okay? Babbel's got me in the kitchen talking to my kid and saying, Bean, ¿tú quieres galletas? ¿Tú quieres galletas? Do you want cookies? And guess what? He does. He does want cookies. And so do I. But I want you to save on those cookies. And by those cookies, I mean your Babbel subscription. So use the link in my description box to save 60% off of your Babbel subscription. That's craziness. You can learn with articles, games, podcasts. You can do reviewing with flashcards. There's also a 20-day money-back guarantee. They have multiple different ways that you can learn. I personally am more of a visual learner and I need to be like more repetitive with things. So while I've been doing like my nighttime routine instead of playing a mobile game when I get in bed, which I still do, but I've also started doing my little review in the Babbel app as well. You might not be able to speak English, Bulldog. Oh God, your breath is so stank. But Babbel has so many different languages that you can learn and so many different ways that you'll be able to retain that information. Thank you, Babbel, for sponsoring this video. And thank you to you guys for supporting my sponsors. Wiggum's gonna be mad at you if you don't click the link in my description box. Thank you, good boy.
I guess. And she decided to make a TikTok where she showed a picture of Wade Wilson, who is on death row for the absolutely brutal hoomst? What? For the absolutely brutal, disgusting, horrific, awful murders of 2 women that he is responsible for. He did that. He did it. Claims that he didn't, but he did do that. There's no evidence that shows or exists that shows that he did not do it. However, there is an overwhelming amount of evidence that shows that he did do it, and he had already previously confessed. So way to go, buddy. However, Cassie basically depicted him, I don't want to say as the main character, but used him in a TikTok and pictures of him and posted something along the lines of, I'll put a screenshot of it right here because she has since deleted it, but I'll put a screenshot right here where it says something of like, if you like him or like think he's hot, and then you swipe over and it's like, you'll love my new book. Oh, what? Now, her ongoing excuse has been, I was trying to target a specific audience. People who like dark romance. And listen, I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. I'm not trying to kink shame. Also, though, if I think something's weird and you like it, that's okay. You can still like it. I just think it's weird. I also might like things that you think are weird. That's okay. I'm still gonna like it. I do not think that Colleen Hoover is a good author. I think that her books are garbage. And I think that all of you who suggested that I read Verity and tried to tell me that it was a good psychological thriller should be put in prison because it was garbage. Her writing is awful, and I truly don't understand how this woman has like become famous author. Successful author is what I meant to say. Ruth Ware is way better, and Lisa Jewell is amazing. Also, hey, speaking of book and reading stuff, I actually have a book club called Feral Fiction. We just started a little double feature for September, and I'm so excited. My kid's screaming. And that is one of the benefits of becoming a paid channel member. The channel member tiers for my channel, I'll have the options up here, but they start at $1.99 a month, and you get access to the Discord and all that. And of course, it is just a way for you to be able to support my channel, since a lot of the times my videos get demonetized rather quickly, and that sucks, obviously. So anyways, if you want to join Feral Fiction and become a part of the convo, we're doing 2 books this month. I'm really excited. And there are instructions on basically what to do and how to join, and what app you need to download on the membership tab of my YouTube channel after you join. So Cassie's explanations and excuses and apologies of this entire situation have been real gross. And her first one was basically a non-apology, as we can see from this Reddit post from the Do We Know Them podcast subreddit page. And here is a screenshot of basically her response to someone calling her out, or her response of like the edited caption, something like that. This was clearly, it says author. It's from her. I never said I was sorry. I did nothing wrong but appeal to a specific audience, and it's clearly not those who are so offended by a simple post. The post was removed, and it really shouldn't have been so blown up. It's giving, that's none of my business. It's giving, that's not my problem. It's giving, stop being a little bitch. And actually, the person who posted this on this subreddit page, I really like what they said, so we're going to read that. And it says, so this pile of human trash used photos of Wade Wilson, recently sentenced to death for murdering 2 innocent women in cold blood. Yes. And technically, allegedly trying to add a third to that list too, but thank God she got away. Some unhinged people have been glorifying him for his looks and talking to him. Go to therapy, you're disgusting. Well, this dark romance author uses pictures of him to sell copies of her serial killer romance book and refuses to apologize. She is now crying victim because she's being threatened. Threatening is wrong, but cry me a river. Women died because of him. Personally, I am a reader and even a writer of dark romance, and that is very much not the same thing as glorifying a real serial killer. The families of this victim still have to deal with what that POS did. If she researches the genre, she would know that the main characters of dark romances are more like vigilantes, like killing someone's abusers, not murdering innocent women. So like a Dexter type of person. The like anti-hero is what that would be. Yeah, this lady's gross in my opinion, and I don't think that she sees the issue with it at all, because she went further and it posted this very long response on TikTok, and it's crazy. It is crazy. When I had the idea of using the pictures that were used, what pictures? Tell us what pictures they were. Or the pictures of a convicted murderer that's like super recent? Is that what it is? I only intended to reach people who were interested in true crime as well as dark romance. No, girl, what you intended to do, in my opinion, allegedly, was to capitalize off of these freaks who are thirsting over this not serial killer, because there were not 3 of them. Almost were, but so that's what you're trying to do. Also, like, yeah, sure. Is the guy conventionally attractive? Yeah. Is he a disgusting piece of garbage? Do I think he should be hit with a car? Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say, give me the keys. Chelsea, stop it. Yeah, absolutely. He should. Like, what? I'm not going to try to talk to him and like visit him. Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. Okay. Anyways, I never intended to speak ill of victims. I never did. Girl, we know what you didn't do. Talk about what you did do. Come on. I know the hardship things like that cause. Do you? Because that's not the conversation we're having, babe. I was more so relating to his specific sentencing. No, you're relating to the fact that like he's like he's hot and women are thirsting over him. You're a dork. Come on. Like, you're diabolical right now. My book, Shocking Revelations, is a dark romance where a man on death row finds love in the prison guard. The ending is very sad. Well, I don't care because we're not going to read it. It's a really emotion-filled book. I used it as a coping mechanism for my own anxieties. No one cares. Literally no one cares. I get severe confrontational anxiety. See, there's a difference between like having an explanation and having an excuse. I see this as an excuse. This also isn't like my apology to accept. Also, though, this isn't an apology. I was in panic mode for the last few days, not knowing what to do. I couldn't think. I was numb. You couldn't think and you were numb? Girl, you doubled down. I can't stand people angry at me. And it is the thing that sets me into panic mode. Oh, so it's everyone else's fault. Got it, Cassie. Got it. I removed the post out of respect for the families. No, probably not. No, I think you removed it because you were in panic mode. Because people are attacking me and I don't know why. I fear for the safety of my own family due to the amount of hate I have gotten instead of being able to explain my side. Oh, wow. This is a horrible apology. Maybe it was too recent or a case to do that with, but I was never trying to get it to go viral like this. No, you were not, girl. No, I was never trying to get it to go viral like this. I didn't want the backlash, obviously. Like, girl, what are you talking about? It's a misunderstanding. I guess I didn't make the post clear enough. In my mind, I thought reading the book description would work. Okay, let me get this straight. She's not apologizing, still hasn't apologized. This is not an apology. This is a shitty explanation and deflection and blame shifting, in my opinion. Essentially saying, y'all are wrong, y'all are dumb. I'm not the person you're making me out to be. I'm also the victim. I'm in panic mode. Y'all need to stop attacking me. And you should have read the book's description. And it's not my fault. That's what I'm getting from that. Cassie, that's embarrassing. Cassie, stop it. And then the person who posted that Reddit post on the Do We Know Them subreddit said, something's sending me in a blind rage. I love this person. Her book is now $10 on Kindle. She obviously raised the price after all of this kicked off. That's very expensive. And according to the Kindle ranking, which right now is about 18,500 in the Kindle store, she's selling about 13 books per day in the US. And she has been review bombed, and all of her reviews on Amazon now are like 1 star. So that's sad. Obviously, don't go show hate to anyone. Don't harass people. Please do not threaten people. That's unhinged. Like, people's unhinged actions, I don't think should be met with like equally as unhinged, like threats and stuff like that. Don't do that. That's insane. Get help and put your phone down. Especially with people like this, or the boss babes, or the scammers, or the clout goblins, people like that. That's not going to help the situation. And that's just going to make it worse and make it easier for them to make themselves into a victim. So I really do think it is wild that she has continuously talked about how she was writing this book when she was in a dark time. She fell away from it for a while, but was able to publish in the last few months. It allows the book readers to follow the path of a person who goes on while contemplating dark thoughts, some leading to perform dark actions. Both main characters have parts of myself in them. And this book is a metaphor for my own self-destruction. Girl, I don't think it's a metaphor. I think this book is your self-destruction. Oh, yikes. It really does seem like a lot of trauma dumping, like, is her main marketing tactic. And I don't know, man, that seems gross. Like, I didn't sign up for this trauma dumping. Please don't do that to me. And I don't know, it's weird. And some people have said that this person has commented on TikTok saying that she was like fawning over Jeffrey Dahmer. And it's like, I don't know. I guess I would just never understand like why that is, because it's not the aspect of like, oh, because they're so hot. Like, no, Jeffrey Dahmer was not attractive. I know we all have different types, but then also it's like, no, Ted Bundy was not attractive. Sure, this guy's okay looking, but is it that he's like dangerous? Like, oh, I can save him, or like, oh, I'm fawning over this person. They're not gonna like kill everyone but you. Like, what is this? This is so weird. Please get help. Don't subject other people to your freakiness. And if it's normal freakiness, that's fine. Get a sex swing. Do something else. Because this is weird. So it sounds like this Cassie lady effed around and found out. I don't feel bad for her. I don't want her to get threats, obviously, because that's going to make it easier for her to see herself as a victim when I don't think she's a victim in this. I think that she has been met with the consequences of her own shitty actions and behavior. So Cassie, do better. I would say you're a clout goblin, but this is kind of the definition of being a clout goblin, actually. Yeah, so you're a clout goblin. Congratulations. You're disgusting and I hate it. Stop getting all boned up over serial killers. You're not the exception. They would probably still kill you too. All right. If you are subscribed, I appreciate you so much. Please know that you are spicy. Your butt looks good. You are looking so fine. And if you're not subscribed, you are dead to me. So figure that out because that message was not for you. And I don't think your butt looks good. But if you are subscribed, it does. It looks nice and plump and juicy and lifted and sculpted. And I love that for you. Subscribe. Like I said, if you want to join Feral Fiction, our monthly book club, become a channel member and you can do so. And then also our podcasts release every Friday. Me and Sherilyn Dale. She is an ethical true crime queen. She's amazing. I love her so much. And we have a podcast here for the clout that releases every Friday. There's not a specific time because sometimes it's a little bit late. However, feel free to go watch that and subscribe and like and comment and all those things. Leave down below your favorite psychological thriller so that people who like these weird ass books and get all boned up over literal murderers can possibly find some good literature. Mine is The Silent Patient. Y'all know I love that one so much. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.